Oh, it ain't so bad, is it? No, it's not. I'm sick of winter. Been a couple days trying to help a friend of mine with a little breakdown he's got. We got about got it. Same time I've got one. I haven't got that all the way fixed yet. Uh, my old one ton's been down, but here we are. I had to pop in here and get a couple tools. I went over on the other side, 2 bays over. My goodness sakes, I got chainsaw parts all over the place. I think it's about time that I do something about that. Pick you up just a little bit there. It's been busy. I don't know why winters do this. This will be right after Christmas. Seems like, you know, on and on. No sunshine is a bad thing, isn't it? I want to have some sunshine. I really do. I'm looking so forward to it. But we don't get the winters we had in the Northeast. I remember before I went to kindergarten, I would have been probably 4. That snow was deep. Yeah, it was over my head. But it didn't take so much to get over your head then, did it? No, it didn't. I used to wake up, go outside. It was still stone dark. And I'd sit there on the edge of the porch and I'd just wait for daylight. Wait for something to happen. Just couldn't wait. I knew to be quiet. My parents already warned me about that one. Don't make no noise. Don't be going nowhere. Just do what you gotta do. I don't think my phone likes this cold in here. That's going on and off, so forgive me for that. Uh, I just had a couple things in my mind I wanted to share with you. I'm not working out here probably till it might be Friday tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully, if I get back in time, that's what my plan is. But I planned on working in here today, but we didn't get done everything we wanted done. So, anyways, that early morning thing, it worked that way. Now, where I lived back then, they didn't use salt on the roads then. They used coal ash, just like across the border in PA, which ain't far. And there was rows of maple trees all the way up through the road, and it looked just like a great big old canopy. It was just wonderfully, wonderfully beautiful. I really liked that. It was a wonderful time to grow up to in the early '60s. It was. It Special times. Well, back then, you get the cars out of the '40s and the '50s still driving around. Once in a while, one from the '30s would go by. They was kind of neat. Once in a while, you'd actually see a Model A or Model T. And this is just memories, just plain memories. And go out there and play. Oh my goodness sakes, we'd play it. But that one winter, it must have been winter of '65. We got deep snow. I guess we got probably 4.5 foot in a 2 day period. I remember my grandfather out there shoveling. Well, my grandparents lived right out across the way, and he had to shovel a path from the road up to his house, and my grandmother's house, and walk all the way up through there. Well, I tell you what, it was an amazing sight, because you don't have life experience then, But to walk through this tunnel of snow, you couldn't see anywhere around you, just straight forward. And Grandma had this great big old pine tree out in the front yard. Oh, it was massive. I mean, it was an original old growth. Oh, I don't know. I had to have been 200 feet tall. It was just monstrous. Well, you get up under them boughs of that, there wasn't no snow there. And that's why deer do that. They get under the hemlocks and pines. And 6 o'clock in the morning, you could always depend on the fact you go to Grandma's house and there was breakfast on the table already. It's already knew you was coming. And if something happened where I wasn't coming, they'd go take a peek, see if I got interested in something else. Well, you got bacon and eggs and pancakes, or boiled cereal and some fruit. It was always a little different. Oatmeal. You know what? I like oatmeal. I still do. Can't get tired of a good thing. It it's supposed to be good for you. It depends on how you talk to, though. You know what I think? I think all things in moderation. That's what I truly believe. All things in moderation. You know, not one thing's going to kill you. It's going to be a combination. It's a group effort, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But, them old cars back then, the mufflers are dragging them. They were low to the ground. You could hear a car, boy, and they just are racing them, boy, going right up the road. And the car just bouncing, and the mufflers throwing sparks. You'd see that same car 2 or 3 days. Next thing you know, there wasn't no muffler on it at all. It was loud then. It was a little tyke out by the road. They used to scare me when they didn't have no muffler on. They go, wow, go right on by. Sure did. They scared the heck out of me. We got an opportunity to go up north to do a little cutting. We're going to do that for a weekend here coming up. Probably about 3 weeks, I'm going to guess. I ain't sure what day this is even. So we're going to go do some cutting with a good man I like talking to. You know who I'm talking to, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. He's probably sitting there, yeah, I knew he'd do it. Yeah, I'm going to. My logger buddy Evan, he's getting the parts for the front of his skidder. And hopefully here next week they come in and we'll get him in. I want to do a little logging with him to help him get a little boost. In the meantime, I was trying to do this 5-day-a-week thing, have weekends to myself. It don't work. Not right now. So when I got things going on in the middle of the week and I got to work out here, I got some really cool projects I'm really, really interested in getting finished. And we got that Blue Thunder 660 that I want to get finished up. It's coming along swimmingly. It really is. And we've got some really neat things happening this year. We really do. Look at buckinstock. That's a wonderful thing that's neat and happening. If you've never been to buckinstock, Buck and Billy's going to be there, and I'm going to be. And there's going to be a bunch of other nice folk, too. You get to meet the other subscribers. That's your perfect opportunity. Mishawaka, Indiana, I think's the name of the town. The way to find it is find Elkhart and just go 20 miles west. You see it. And we stay at Elkhart. We kind of learned it last year. The motels are a little cheaper. But Mishawaka, it's a little closer. I think it's about 20-mile drive from Elkhart to where Buckinstock is. It was 16 last year. Still wasn't no big deal. You drive that far, just trying to get around these hills around here. I got to say one thing. All the people that I met last year at Buckinstock was fantastic. I made some very, very, very good close friends out there. There's nothing like it. If you're hemming and hawing, wondering if you should go, this is not a commercial thing. This is not. This is a bunch of good people meeting once a year. That's all it is. And that's enough for me. It really is. It's just the conversations amongst people that I've had with subscribers and meeting Buck and Billy and his family was a wonderful experience. Buckin, he's as big as life in person. You got to meet him. Yeah, he's as big as life. He's got all that pizzazz, He just full of energy, just full. I bet he's a heller when he's a kid. What do you guys think? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah, I'll bet you he was. We got a Honda CR500 we're bringing in here, and right quick. It's time to pull a cylinder and inspect the piston. We felt like it was a little low on compression this year. That's a two-stroke thing. And but that's a nice bike. That's an 86 Honda CR500. Then I got my Mako 500. That's an 85 that... The last time I rode it, my front brakes was real spongy. Well, we found out that one of the caliper seals had just showing a little fluid. Boy, a little bit of brake fluid on them pads. On that one, I need all the brakes I can get. And so we got that we're doing. I've got a KTM 250 two-stroke that I'd been working on a couple years. We're going to have that out this year. I got just a tiny little bit to do on that. I haven't had any time. I got a pound salt in here. I really do. But I want to take a minute. I hadn't made a video in a couple days. I want to take a minute and say hello, all of you, and thanks for being here. You're my friends and my family, and I mean it. I mean it. You really are. I just love you guys so much. You're so supportive, and you're so kind. So you keep track of what's going on here, and sooner or later the dust will settle. January, February is a rough months for me, but it'll settle, and I can get to stay in here more, and we get to go outside and do more. Right now it's pretty cold outside. It's you don't want to. I froze my fingers this morning. I tell you, them little pinkies, they really got cold today. I didn't have the right gloves, but I had to have thin gloves and turning bolts. That's the way that works. People, you be good to each other. Stay in the comments. Do what's right. The whole world will set you free doing that. You don't have to do nothing else but do what's right. If it's the right thing to do it. Make it happen. I'll tell you something about that. Nothing happens by itself. You can't just sit there and wait. You make things happen. Good or bad. You make them happen. Okay, stay safe, brothers and sisters. Goodbye.